Center, Zulu weather, wind 280 at 10, visibility 10, sky clear below 12,000, temperature 8, dew point -7, altitude 3026. Expect a visual. Use caution bird activity in the area. You are clear for takeoff.
Sky conditions, the barometer, and you got to know the barometer because as you get higher and lower, air pressure is how you measure altitude. So I have to calibrate the instruments to the air pressure because as we get higher and lower, that's how we know how high we are. So all that gibberish, that's the first thing you do is weather.
Okay.
And you have to tell them, you know, Concord, I had golf. Golf, every hour it goes from A to B to C to D, and where's G? Golf. And so by the time we land, it might be hotel. So that's all procedural stuff that you got to know how to do. But yeah, the weather is the first thing you do, and then here you do the run up, you ask permission to taxi, they tell you where to taxi, where to go, and then when we get here, we'll call them back and say we're ready to take off. I'm going to go ahead and switch to power. That's not right.
Yeah, I showed 1,000 feet on you there.
Okay, so now we're listening to the power. There's a separate radio
low
for ground
and try it again.
power. So you talk to somebody different if you want to get permission.
What was that for 041?
Then you do it.
So would you like to do a low approach and try it again, or to go ahead and land?
Yeah, we're gonna do a low approach and we'll try to
airport.
depart back out of the southeast and see if we can do it again for 041.
Alright, sounds like a plan and it's approved.
I don't know what this guy's doing.
Thank you.
What, is he not supposed to be landed?
Well, no, I just only heard half the conversation. So it's interesting, the same person is doing ground, is doing tower, but if
and Cessna 80 Romeo, go ahead and start your right turn out if you can.
if you're
Starting the right turn on November 5580 Romeo.
when you're on the ground frequency, you only hear ground. When you're on tower, you hear both. So I only heard half the conversation until I switched over. So he's doing a low...
6041, there's a Cessna departure into the runway there in the right-hand turn to the southeast.
Alright, you want us to let them get by us for 041?
I do. Just stay on runway heading. Do you have
I don't know if you had a problem or
If there are traffic inside, we'll fly runway heading 041.
041, behind that traffic, you can turn to the southeast.
Behind the traffic, turn on course southeast 041.
Clear track 295, runway 2, fly runway heading, clear for takeoff.
Runway 2, fly runway heading, clear for takeoff, clear track 295.
He didn't land.
No, he did what they call a low approach. But I don't know why. That's part of the conversation I missed. That's unusual. So once he started moving, I'll call and let him know we're ready.
What do these letters and numbers mean?
So Alpha is the taxiway we were on, and 2 is the runway that we're getting ready to get on. And 2 refers to, you add a 0, so 2 is a 20-degree magnetic heading. So this runway is 20 degrees on a compass. And so runway 2 tells us that we're on the intersection between Alpha taxiway and runway 2. So I'm going to call him, make sure. Concord Tower, Bonanza 853, Mike, holding short of 2, ready for departure.
Bonanza 39 Mike, the traffic ahead of you there that just departed is going to be runway heading for a little bit, but maintain visual separation from that traffic. And I'm going to turn them on course as soon as I can, and if you would stay on runway heading, I'll see if I can go ahead and get them on course.
Okay, all right. Maintain runway heading. Stay clear of the departing traffic. Clear for takeoff runway 2, there, Mike. That was a lot of...
And clear track 295,
that was a lot of information you gave
traffic
us.
off your right. I believe they passed you by there. Turn downwind. You can turn to the northeast.
All right,
We got that traffic in sight, and we'll proceed on course 295.
So we want to get to the middle of the runway, and we're going to go. All right, full power. 50 knots, 60, and 70, rotate. And we're in the air. So he told us to maintain runway heading and to stay clear of that other plane until they turn. So,
Oh, okay.
so we just got to go straight until he tells us otherwise.
Is it wobbly because of wind?
Yeah. And small airplanes move a lot more than big airplanes.
Heavy 101, go ahead.
I can't actually see the other airplane anymore, but
Heavy 101, that's approved.
Bowen wasn't acting like he was shy. He'd tell you all about the knots and everything.
Hotel, full stop.
He's learned a lot about it since he got
Airport
into
Speedway,
it.
I
right
figured
base
so,
runway 2. Also, there's two, well, there's one at your altitude climbing out. It's Cherokee, about a mile southeast of Speedway, still 2400.
Roger, looking for traffic. We'll report the Speedway right base runway 2, clear track 1009.
And that's a 399 with Mike. Proceed on course.
they're not Mike turning to the east, northeast. All right, so now he told us we could turn.
Fellow 237, clear to Lakeland Airport. BV6 departure. Gendo transition as filed. Maintain 3000. Expect flight level 300 in 10 minutes.
Some birds going under our wing.
128.32. Squawk 3327.
So where are we? We flew so far north, everything looks different than...
Fellow 237, read back is correct.
Okay, we live like right off the end of the wing. I can't really tell you.
Navy 101.
What, in that group of neighborhoods over there?
Yeah, one of those.
With hotel, full stop.
526 Del Sierra and left downwind runway 2.
That's down for 2, 526 Del Sierra.
I'm going to get out of the Concord airspace here, then we kind of do what we want to.
Is that the Concord airspace? That circle?
This blue circle. See the blue dotted
Oh,
circle?
yeah.
So we're out of it now, but you give them a little bit of extra grace before you do much, because they've got planes coming in and out, and they kind of need to know what to expect from you.
Yeah. So the wind isn't that bad today, right?
No, it's a little windier than it was originally supposed to be, but it's not. So now we'll get a little higher and we'll go out to the east. I figure we just go back over here and then we'll come back over the speedway so you can see what the speedway looks like from above.
Yeah. Plane right there.
Yeah, glad you saw him. That's good.
That's him right there.
Yep.
So we're at 2,400 feet.
Yep, 2,400 feet from sea level. We're faster than him, so I kind of want to go
Track
up.
1009, runway 2, clear to land.
Runway 2, clear to land, track 1009.
I want to give him a little room before we get out here. All right, yep, he's turning over us. We're both trying to do the same thing, get out of each other's way. Alyssa used to work those two buildings right off the wing.
Yeah?
The one on the left, that's her old medical office.
Oh, is it?
Yep. The eye, ear, nose, and throat practice. So. All right, so I want to go up a little higher now. He should be... Oh yeah, he's way behind us now.
What's the highest you'll go?
Today we're just going to go up probably about 4,000 feet. The highest you can really go without oxygen is about 12,000 feet.
Okay.
So, and I've flown that high before. The kids and I went down to Atlanta to visit Alyssa's sister, and that was before I was instrument rated. I couldn't legally fly in clouds, so we ended up getting above the clouds, and the clouds kept getting higher and pushing us higher. So you can get yourself in trouble that way, but we survived. All right, so now we are out of everybody's airspace. I'm gonna put a little heat on.
Oh, you do have heat?
Yeah, it'll roast you with heat. It's air conditioning if we don't have it.
Oh.
But I'm gonna get the airplane trimmed out here for us here. All right, so put your hands on the yoke. All right, so you have flight controls.
Okay.
So just gently, and now, so we're starting to climb.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Nothing, just put, I might help you some, but.
Okay.
So basically, pick a point, go back to the left a little bit, just very gently to the left. Trying to find, you see that dirt spot almost at the horizon?
Yeah.
So point the plane at that.
Okay.
All right.
Pointed at it?
Yep. So I'm going to help you get into a turn, and once I get you into it, I want you just to sort of maintain that turn until we go all the way around, and you're pointing back at that spot.
Okay.
So we'll go to the right. You ready?
How much to the right?
I'm going to help you. So we're going to get about right.
Probably land ahead of you. I'll keep you advised.
Okay.
In the pattern.
It's starting to, so go back to the left a little.
Roger that.
All right.
Secretary
Just
214
keep doing that.
will continue.
Try to keep
Well,
that
I'll go
angle.
ahead and tell you, one of them's already coming across the numbers, and
A little more to the right.
so I'll go ahead and clear you to land number 2, runway 2, and I'll keep you advised on the one on the downlink.
All right, cleared to land runway 2.
So if you were in a bicycle and you leaned over too much, what'll happen?
You'll fall over.
Right. Same thing in an airplane. If you lean too much, the plane starts sliding that way because the wings are no longer.
There sounds
So a little
like
more to the right.
runway 2, short
Try to
approach approved.
keep it as consistent as you can.
Clear land 2.
So keep it like this?
Yep. Try to keep it consistently at that angle.
Clear track 1009, use Delta Alpha taxi to
What school is that?
This one, I think we're over Mount Pleasant, which is east of Concord. I doubt you've heard of it. We're out in the country.
Country 8214, if you can give me any reduction on the speed, probably help us.
We'll do our best.
So we're about halfway around.
Secretary 8214.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna matter. They're gonna do a short approach, and they're being the numbers right now.
All right, so start looking for that dirt patch. We're not there yet. I don't think.
I don't see it yet.
No, we still got a little ways to go.
Oh.
Well, it doesn't matter. Pick a spot and try to roll the plane back level. So you
Oh, I
actually-
see it.
You actually have to turn to the left.
Close in, no factor.
So start turning to the left,
Thank you, Secretary 8214.
and then once you get it level, you have to put the yoke back centered. Okay, so push forward a little bit. We're starting to go up. Okay. So unlike a car where you turn straight, you have to turn to get into the turn. And you have to turn the other way to get out of the turn.
8214.
So
Country 8214 is cleared to land runway
There's
2,
our dirt
wind
spot.
at
No, you got it.
267.
Clear to
So-
land runway 2, Secretary 8214.
this is the circle we made. And as
Okay.
you train and get better, that would be a perfect circle. That would actually, when you get that perfect, when you come around and make a circle, you can hit your own trail in the air and you'll feel the bump. So that's how you know you did it right. So I'm not going to show you that because I'll probably screw it up too. But that's one of those things you learn that you can actually, feel your own hole that you're punching in there.
Yeah.
Can you do it the other way?
Do it the other way?
Yep.
Good day.
Good day.
So that was about a 30-degree angle we were trying to get.
I turn too much?
That's pretty good. That's fine. It's not perfect. I'm just sort of giving you this is how you start flight training. Is you just do kind of 30-degree turns. And then, but as I was saying about the bicycle falling over, when you start doing 45-degree turns, because the wings are no longer lifting you up, they're lifting you at an angle, you start losing altitude. So you have to start pulling back and adding power just to stay at the same altitude. So everything's baby steps. You learn the simplest thing first, and then it gets a little more complicated.
But we're remaining at the same altitude?
You've climbed a little bit, now we're starting to go a little bit, but you're pretty close to the same altitude.
Okay.
The problem is the instruments are on my side, and as you're learning, you want to focus on being outside the plane. You're getting a little steep in your turns, so bring it back a little. That's fine. No other planes around us anywhere?
I don't think I really found a point this time.
Turn left, IR
You can look for the same one. It doesn't have to be exactly.
Left Echo, then Alpha to the terminal. Talking a bit, secondary 8214.
When I was talking about instrument training in clouds, it's the opposite. Then you do all your training inside the plane, but when you're going to be a private pilot, you do 90% of everything you do looking outside. So, yeah, our dirt spots come up.
6574 Delta is 10 miles to the northeast inbound for a full stop.
Oh, there we go.
Try to have the plane level
runway 2,
when we get to that point. So you sort of have to anticipate.
Report midfield. 6574 Delta.
A little early, but that's the kind of stuff where you practice, because if a controller says, I need you to turn to so-and-so heading, you want to do it and get it right. And that's why you practice all this stuff. So, all right, so we've climbed a little, so push forward and let's go down a little bit. So, does it feel like it's fighting you, or does it feel pretty neutral?
No, it's pretty neutral.
Okay.
Go down any more?
Just let it do this for a minute.
All right.
Let's see where we are.
It's like I'm climbing again. No?
A little, yeah. Let me have the controls. I'll have the controls for a minute. I'll get back down to 35. There's something called trimming on an airplane. I can actually adjust sort of the preload on the controls. So when you're flying and I can't tell what the plane's doing. This is Albemarle, where Alyssa and I used to live 20 years ago. We won't go that far, but that next little town.
Yeah. I had a friend that used to live in Denton.
8214. Don't see
Where?
Denton?
frequency for ops here. Do you know where we're parking or who to contact for
I'm
that?
going to go ahead and turn on this way.
Oh yeah, sir, just go in through Alpha 2. Looks like you got a lineman out there at the terminal. So, out your right window right now, this isn't the terminal, this is the FBO. So continue on down, you'll see where Avella's parked down there, that's where you're going to be headed.
I'll turn that off for a minute.
That's on loops.
Yep. So you went, see, this one's better than that one. But so when you do, I'm going to do a steeper turn, not crazy steep.
Yeah.
But just to show you that when, I'm going to turn to the left. So when you get this way, your wings are no longer lifting you this way. Your wings are lifting you at an angle.
Okay.
So the plane wants to drop. So, all right, so I'm going to turn to the left. So to hold this altitude, I'm actually pulling back while we're turning. I mean, look how steep the wing is.
Oh, yeah.
So if you didn't pull back while you did this, the plane would be sliding. You wouldn't realize it, but you'd be sliding into the turn. Yeah, we're losing altitude now. So that's like a bicycle. If you lean too much, you fall over.
Oh, that's a small turn.
Yep. I didn't pick a point or anything. We're just going. Yeah, I want to get back to the south. Yeah, I went a little further around, but I gotta get my map set the right way. Okay, now I know where we are.
That's where we took off from.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So I mean, that if you took a flight lesson, what you just did,
Yeah.
other than they would let you take off, you know, I can't risk that not actually be an instructor. But basically, you go out, you do a couple turns, you know, you play with that kind of stuff, and that's all you do. And then the next lesson, you add a little more, and the next lesson, you add a little more. So, and I bet Boeing Simulator had lessons like that in the game.
He's been, yeah.
And it's just like a real, you know, a real simulator. We're 20 miles from Concord.
So we've gone 20 miles.
Well, we've got more than 20 miles, but we're 20 miles away at the moment, so. I'm turning around though, that's the problem. There we go. Now I gotta turn the right way.
You ever gone skydiving or anything?
No, I have not. I saw Kelly Bailey did that. I'm like, you know, you don't have to jump out of airplanes. Never done that, so. Have you?
No, I've always wanted to.
Well, you know, there's one of those indoor skydiving places by the mall. I would probably try that first.
Yeah?
But yeah, not too much interest in jumping out of an airplane.
Just flying it.
Yeah. So if you see straight in front of us, there's kind of a dirt patch. We're a little far away, but that's the Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Oh, is it?
So it's hard to describe. You'll see it when we get closer.
Have you ever flown over it while a race is going on?
I've flown over when there's people testing. They actually have a flight restriction when the big races are going on, so
Oh, okay.
can't do that. I gotta put the tower back on.
What is that over there? Is that like...
That's a solar power.
Oh, is
Right
it?
here, yeah, those black panels. I gotta get the weather.
Temperature 8, dew point -7, altimeter 3026. Expect a visual approach runway 2. Advise you have information hotel. Concord Regional Airport information.
I figured they'd be the hotel.
Concord Tower, November 649er, X-ray Lima.
No, I'm talking about way out there.
Oh.
For the straight in runway.
Is that like downtown or
that's
something?
downtown Charlotte.
Okay.
X-ray Lima, Concord Tower, report 7 miles south. Report 7 miles, 9 X-ray Lima.
Tower helicopter 35 Romeo Hotel.
Helicopter 35 Romeo Hotel Tower.
Alpha 8 holding short with hotel on course going to be to the northwest, sir.
Helicopter 5 Romeo Hotel departure from your FBH on risk, proceed on course northwestbound.
We'd like to info with a momentary delay.
Approved, but don't make it too long of a momentary delay.
No worries, sir.
Concord Tower, 6574 Delta is midfield right downwind.
What are they delaying?
Delta, continue for the
I don't
runway.
know. He had to adjust something in his plane.
Continue for the runway.
He sort of asked for
Delta.
permission to do something, and then he said, never mind, I need a minute. So the controller was a little aggravated.
Clear check 244, runway 2, taxi to Alpha behind company.
A lot of ponds and stuff out here.
Yeah, we're out in the country. All right.
November 91, roger. Break 5 Romeo Hotel, roger.
Have you found any
74
more
Delta, runway
properties
2,
in
clear to
Long
land.
Springs?
Not
74
very,
Delta, clear to land, runway 2.
not very good. All right, I'm going to have to call him. Concord Tower, Bonanza 85, turn on Mike is 12 to the east with hotel inbound for full stop.
539er Mike, Concord Tower, report over the racetrack for the right base, runway 2.
Report racetrack, turn on Mike. That's what I wanted. We're right over the speedway. He called it a racetrack. You can tell he's not from around here. The speedway.
9 X-ray Lima, are you familiar with the
So I
local
found
area?
some properties that are too
Yeah,
big.
just make sure that you've got this.
If I can get them to sell us a piece of it or co-develop it.
You're
Yeah.
2,600 indicated.
Or it's just, it would be a good investment. I just don't really, I mean,
Don't need all that.
I'm not doing this for an investment. We're doing it to protect the business we already have.
Yeah.
Spending $1 million on a piece of property, yeah, in the long run, it'd probably be a good investment, but I have a real problem doing that, so.
If they split it up, I think that area would be pretty good.
There's
like
a nice,
the Bible Church
that
Road.
Bible Church lot,
Yep.
that's got a lot of potential, and one of the people that worked for that, Spencer Hines, said it's possible. So
Oh, really?
we'll just have
9
to
X-ray
see.
Lima, you're going to get overtaken by an Airbus. Do me a favor and make a right 360, please. Right 360, 9 X-ray Lima.
I thought that was for us. Okay, it wasn't. So the speedway is straight in front of us. You'll see it when we get closer. I don't know how far that Airbus is he just mentioned, but you probably have do you have your phone?
Yeah.
You probably have cell service if you want to tell them we're going to be coming in about.
Legion 531 on the visual runway 2. Legion 531, Concord Tower, continue, report 3 miles.
About 4 or 5 minutes.
Continuing, report 3 miles.
We might get turned around because of that Airbus, so I'll let you know in a minute.
All right. Another big plane's landing.
Yeah.
Cox 74 Delta, minimum time on the runway, turn left Delta, Alpha Park and see it.
Left at Delta, see ya. 74 Delta.
Airbus in sight, 9 X-ray Lima. 9 X-ray Lima, roger, follow that Airbus in, caution wake turbulence.
Follow the Airbus, Caution turbulence, 9 X-ray Lima.
November 901, fly runway heading, maintain 3000, runway 2, clear for takeoff.
Oh, is that the speedway right in front of us?
Yep, you see the water tower, the green water tower, then you can see the sands behind it. And the airport's just on the other side of it.
Oh, okay.
We'll cross the interstate, of course, and then I like to come in this way because, you know, Flyover Speedway's kind of cool. And the mall will be, you know, right there also. Was traffic bad around the mall today?
It wasn't too bad.
Okay. Crazy, you know, before Christmas and between Christmas and New Year's, but
Oh, I'm sure.
of course this is a Thursday, so probably not too bad.
Traffic wasn't bad at all coming up here either.
That's good. Wouldn't you like to do that 4 days a week?
I know. No, I think it'll get old quick.
Career track 285, Causeway turbulence for the departing Challenger, fly runway heading, runway 2, clear for
Oh,
takeoff.
there's a Legion. He's probably going to make us spin around.
Runway heading,
I don't know if you can see
I
it.
see him, yep.
I don't think we're going to get there in time. I slowed down. I should have kept my speed up.
Should have beat it.
But it doesn't matter, we're not in a hurry.
November 901, contact Charlotte departure, great day.
3 miles final, Legion 531.
Legion 531, I'm showing you 7 mile final, sir, continue.
Sorry.
Yeah, he's almost as close as we are, so we'll probably... He'll make a circle or go out and then come in behind him.
Yeah.
I think there was another airplane too. That's all part of it.
Career track 244, no delay on departure, turn right eastbound, I will call your southbound, turn runway 2, clear for takeoff, traffic 5 mile final Airbus.
Career track 244, clear for takeoff, runway 2, no delay. Left, right eastbound, you'll call our southbound turn, career track 244.
So where is the runway? Like, we can't see it.
It's over there. It's kind of diagonal this way. If you don't know what you're looking for, it's kind of a Concord Tower 39 Mike's approaching Speedway.
United Mike, make a left 360.
Left 360, 39 Mike. That's what I figured.
Legion 531, traffic departure, roll Archer, runway 2, clear to land.
Clear to land, Legion 531.
That's why you practice those circles.
9 X-ray Lima, number 2, following the Airbus, Caution Lake turbulence, runway 2, clear to land.
Number 2, clear to land behind the Airbus, Caution Lake turbulence, 9 X-ray Lima.
You're just doing a circle and going right back to it.
Yep. So sometimes they'll make you do a 270 where you kind of go three-quarters of the way around and then make a 90-degree turn. Kind of like going a roundabout, time and a half, just for spacing. And when you're training, you do that stuff on purpose. Because the first time I heard something like if you have heard something like that and you didn't have an instructor with you, you'd be like, I have no idea what you just told me to do. Lost the air. Oh, he's still not on the ground. There might be one more. We might be the second one behind the Airbus. There's cars on the speedway now. Or was that a bird? I think it was a bird.
Either it's birds.
That's a very high race car. There are a lot of birds. They were talking about it on the radio. Oh yeah, look at all these birds. I hit a bird once.
Did you?
Yep, chopped him up with a propeller.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta make a call.
39 Mike, widen out to your left just a little bit, traffic ahead and to your left 2,000 on a 3 mile final GA.
3 Mike is turning to the south a little, looking for traffic. GA. You see another airplane in front of us?
There's one way out there.
That's what I'm looking for. You see him?
Yeah, he's way out there.
Career track 244, proceed
Or
eastbound
right there.
for 2 miles, then proceed on course.
Eastbound for 2 miles,
I
career
can't
track
see him.
244, then
Is he
proceed
below
on
us?
course.
There's
Oh,
one
I see
right
him.
there.
Alright, I see it. He just landed, so yep.
That one's getting
200
lower.
Mike, traffic you're looking for now is ahead and to your right, slightly 1,700 on the 2 mile final.
I have traffic sight, 3 Mike.
39 Mike, follow them, runway 2, number 2 now, clear to land, Caution Lake turbulence, the preceding arrived Airbus, just cross the numbers, I'll roll out.
Runway 2, number 2, clear to land, Caution Lake turbulence, 3 Mike. Alright, keep your eyes on him if you can.
Legion 531, turn left your discretion,
Did
then
you
left
lose
on
him?
Alpha all the way in non-stop service to the
I
terminal,
saw
I'll talk to you
him,
in a
but he
bit.
disappeared.
Okay,
He's way down.
Alpha with you, Legion 531.
I don't see him anymore.
Alright, if you catch us sight of him, Alright, speed's good, gear's coming down.
Oh, he's over there.
Level 350.
He's landed.
On course 285.
Yeah. So
See
there's
him?
no, I don't, but there's plenty of room between us though.
Yeah, he's really low. He's
Alright. Keep your eyes on him if you can.
alright.
I'm busy flying the airplane. And I still don't see him.
I see him. He's down there at those buildings. Right there.
That's not helpful.
Okay, he just went over that plane's wing, it looks like. That red, with the red plane. Red and white.
Okay, so he's at the runway now, basically?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's about to land.
It's very deceiving, so I'm impressed you're seeing him good. Yeah, I don't see him. Oh, now I see him.
Now I lost him.
Now he's at the second set of hashes. I got him now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Alright, so gears down, red, blue, green. Alright. I just need you to be quiet now so I can concentrate. Alright, speed's good. Gotta slow down a little. Alright, full rich, full prop, gears confirmed down, confirmed down. Alright, flaps coming down.
Nine X-ray Lima, you can turn left on Echo or Foxtrot if you still need to roll it out, then taxi into Park V Alpha.
Echo Alpha to Park, 9 X-ray Lima, thank you.
So those lights on the left, you see those 3 white lights and 1 red light? Now those tell you your altitude. So 2 red, 2 white is perfect. If you get all red, that means you're too low. And if you get all white, it means you're too high. They shine at an angle, so depending on your approach angle, you can use those to visually know if you're on the right descent angle. And we are. Alright, 85 knots, we're doing good. Wind's from the left, so it feels like the plane's crabbing a little bit.
Yep.
A lot of wind from the left, I think the windsock now. That's why you have ailerons and rudder separately, because I had to use the rudder to straighten the plane out to land. Because if you land sideways, your tires are going to grab, so. I told your husband we would just pull up here and meet him at the FBO.
Okay. That was too cool.
You did it! I'll go this way, stay out of his